What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about the Champions League second leg of the semi-finals. Sorry guys, I know I was meant to do a prediction video, but flicking something happened with the PC, and obviously my audio was it was on the wrong settings. That's how it is. And yeah, guys, I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to just ramble on. I just want to get quickly into this. And I know I missed the Premier League results thing. Click sake. At this time, guys, I know I've been consistent. I can't lie. So I don't keep you guys here for too long, but let's just get straight into it. Let's just start with Inter Milan Barcelona game, because obviously that was the first game on Tuesday, 6th of May, 2025. Yeah, what can I say? The first leg was fantastic. Of course, it was a 3-3 draw. Inter Milan 2-0 up. And then obviously Barcelona got 2 goals back, and then Inter Milan got a third, and then Rafinha with a beautiful shot from outside the box hits the keeper, unlucky from somewhere, and then goes into the net. Then you look forward to the second leg. And I'll tell you guys what I would have predicted for this game. I did predict a 2-1 win for Inter Milan. So I thought Inter Milan were going to keep less goals in this time. And I thought Barca would just get 1 goal towards the end. But what the hell, man. 7-6 on aggregate, sorry. Liverpool, obviously, in Roma. That was the second largest game in terms of an aggregate score. Yeah, it's let me start off with the first half. Inter Milan, again, from the first game, they were 2-0 up. And again, Barcelona, I've said it again, Barcelona's defense is not that great. Obviously, Hansi Flick is known for having a really, really high line and trying to catch teams offside, obviously. Did it with Germany, did it with Bayern when he won 6 trophies in a season. So is it a working formula? Yes, but it depends on the team that you're playing. I just think Inter just caught Barcelona so many times. Like, there was one pass, like DeMarco got the tackle from, and then played one ball through Barcelona defense. Such an easy pass to make. And then the second goal, again, Kubasi, bad marking from him, bad defending from him. Could have tracked his man better. Obviously, Lautaro Martinez runs through. And yes, it was a penalty. Personally, I think it should have been a red card and Barcelona should have been down 10 men. Apart from that, I thought Barcelona in the second half were fantastic. They came back into the game. With a beautiful first goal from Eric Garcia, the former Manchester City player. I can't remember who played the ball in. I think it was the youngster Manchester City. The Barcelona youngster who came on for. Who did he come on for? I'm trying to remember who he came on for. Or was he playing? I can't remember. But anyway, he gives a beautiful ball in, and it was a half volley from a defender, which is Eric Garcia, like I was saying. The second goal, I think Pedri or Frenkie de Jong plays a good ball in, and then Dani Olmo, who has not a good Champions League run, league form, pretty decent, but Champions League form, not that great. Questionable, obviously, of a signing that's happened this season. He hasn't looked good, and obviously with the Euros, where he was fantastic in that Euros, and let alone in for RB Leipzig. But it seemed like his goal was important in that moment of time, and then guess what happens? Rafinha scores, the Ballon d'Or favourite. He gets the goal. I personally think it was a good finish from him. I know it was the first shot. Sommer could have probably done better, but at the end of the day, Rafinha was a good finish from him still. Composure, the time and day that he had, but is it in the right spot? Then you're thinking in the back of your head, the game's finished. And this is why, for me, the Champions League is the best competition, and this is why I love this competition so much. A guy who's 36, has never scored a European goal, goes up in strike, he's a centre-back, and guess what he does? Araujo is on him, bit bad defending from him, puts it in the back of the net, striker finish, striker instinct, take off his top, celebrating. And I genuinely am like, oh my days, like Barcelona were 2 minutes away from, was it a minute? I can't remember. I think it was 30 seconds or the 2 minutes. I can't remember exactly what time it was on. But let's just say Barcelona were literally one step, like the one tour into final in Munich. But fair credit to Inter Milan, man. This is why I love this competition. And then, by the way, Yamal's fantastic, man. I love this kid. You guys know how much I rate Yamal. I think, for me, this guy's going to be a Ballon d'Or winner. God knows when he wins it, but it's going to happen one day. It's just going to happen. He's going to win a Champions League. He's going to win a World Cup probably at one time. But obviously, we're to see this kid's future. But I think he possibly should have had some goals in this game. There was 2 chances that he had towards the end. Even with the equalizer Serbia had, should have probably done better with it. He just poked it. And there's a time where he should have took in the corner. And then, bit young. He's young, inexperienced. And then obviously hits the post. Don't get me wrong, if that goal goes in, it's a different game. But in the day, he hit the post. Then obviously Inter Milan get onto it. And then that's how a Serbia goal happened. But it's just not Yamal. It's, again, the defending from Barcelona is really, really bad. And that's why I'll go into extra time for their goal. Fratesi, I think his name is, the centre mid, the Italian centre mid for Inter Milan. Wicked hold up play from Thuram. Wicked play from Thuram. Holds the ball up really well. And then plays into Fratesi. Oh, Thuram plays into Taremi, and then Taremi plays into Fratesi. Then Fratesi is holding onto the ball, holding on to it. And then Barcelona are just like moving around. They're not flicking defending. No one not going out to him. No one not pushing towards him. They're just giving him that space, like with the Rafinha goal, like I'm saying, the time of day. Then puts in the left bottom corner. He celebrates. He almost flicking. The guy almost flicking. Literally had a heart attack on the pitch when he's flicking ahead. Like he literally celebrating really, really, really badly. So he went down. He was feeling his head. Fair play to him, got the goal. Big substitution from Inzaghi. This is why substitutions are so important in any game, and especially in the semi-finals of the Champions League. So yeah, pretty much, again, Yamal goes towards the end in the second half of extra time. Shoots a beautiful shot. And by the way, Sommer, man of the match for me in this game. Barcelona were kind of unlucky, I'll be honest with you. Inter Milan kind of did ride the luck. Barcelona were probably the better team on paper. Obviously, there was controversial moments with Barcelona. I've got to mention that. Yes, I probably do think the Yamal won, but I think that personally was a penalty. I obviously, I think Martinez should have been sent off too when he was playing on the Serbia. Should have had possibly 2 yellow cards. So Barcelona should have been down to 9 men, and Inter Milan Barcelona should have got a penalty. So the referee wasn't that great for both sides of the team. So fair play to Inter Milan. They deserve it. End of the day, it's a results game. I don't think Inter Milan fans are going to give a single shit now, I'll be honest with you. Barcelona, listen, it is what it is. They got a youngster team that learn from this. And especially when they got Yamal, Rafinha, some ballers here and there. And if they prove on their defense, Barcelona, wicked team, fantastic team. But if they just prove on that defense, a 10 out of 10 team for me. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Congratulations to Inter Milan, and look forward to the final for who they'll play against, and we'll get into that game now. So Paris Saint-Germain, obviously this was a day next for when the Inter Milan Barcelona game. So obviously Inter Milan wanted to see who they want to go play. So Paris Saint-Germain against Arsenal, obviously the first leg, 1-0 to Paris Saint-Germain. You probably thought Arsenal use a home advantage, home game first, try to get as much goals as they can, try to at least get a goal and try to defend it. But no, Arsenal balled it. Personally, they got scared. But in this game, I'll talk about this game because that game was done now 2 weeks ago. Or a week ago, whatever it was. But Arsenal came out really well and they're playing fantastic. And I genuinely thought there was something right with Arsenal start the game the first 20 minutes in. But then obviously Declan Rice gives a foul away. Arsenal not great at defending set pieces, but fantastic taking them. Obviously Thomas Partey headed the ball away. Fabian Ruiz, guys, you know how much I love PSG's midfield. That technical Billy, Vitinha, Yao Neves, and flicking Fabian Ruiz. These ballers, man. The way they move the ball around, it's wicked to watch, man. And it makes me jealous, genuinely, how good that midfield is. But obviously, Yeah, so Thomas Partey heads it out. Then it goes on to Fabian Ruiz, chesses it. Martinelli comes over and then obviously hits it over with his knee. And then beautiful left foot strike, half volley from outside the box. Obviously a bit of Saliba. But end the day, wicked finish, fantastic finish. And then again, you see it. Arsenal have messed up. You conceded the goal, but you were playing really well in those first 20 minutes. And then straight after that, PSG again were looking on it. In the first 10 minutes, I can't lie, Declan Rice had a good chance. Odegaard should have probably pulled the trigger. You know my opinion on Odegaard. I think he's a, you know what, basically, he's basically a pussycat, let's just say as that, keep it PG. And obviously Martinelli was obviously again a set piece from Arsenal. Martinelli shot it straight at the goalkeeper, and then Odegaard, to be fair, he shot a really good volley on wicked save from Donnarumma. By the way, for me, if they're doing a Champions League team season, it probably should be in, if I'm being honest with you. Him and Nuno Mendes should be the PSG probably, and some Barcelona players and some Inter players. But anyway, going back to what I'm saying, the second half again, same thing. Arsenal looked all over the place. At some time defensively on the counter attack, Kvaratskhelia obviously hit the post in the first half, and then the second half he was looking generous again. Saka for me was the one that I was actually really impressed with. I think he took the game full head on. I was really impressed with him, especially he coming back from injury and all this other stuff. And fair play to Saka. I think he had a decent game, but in the day, still didn't do his job apart of obviously getting assist or the goal, but he did get the goal, to be fair to him. But the second goal, obviously, brilliant finish from Hakimi. Thomas Partey messed it up, obviously playing around in the box. I can't remember who passed it to Hakimi, but it was a good finish from Hakimi. And that's what you do, Odegaard. You don't take 300 steps and step overs and shit. Just shoot it back at the net. Brilliant finish from Hakimi. And then pretty much apart from that, by the way, the penalty that Arsenal got, PSG got, for me, that's not a penalty. That's bullshit. I'm sorry. If that's given as a pen, the sport is gone. How the hell is Martin Lewis Skelly gonna genuinely move his, like, is he meant to shove his hand up his ass or some shit? I'm sorry, it was such a bullshit call for me. I don't think it was a pen. But in the day, I don't know what penalties anymore. It's obviously different to Premier League into Europe and other leagues, it's Bundesliga and the Liga and all these other leagues. But anyway, obviously the penalty was saved. 15 years was a really bad penalty for him. Then obviously the third, obviously the Arsenal's first goal in the actual leg on both legs. Bit of a mistake from Aquino, so played a long ball. It wasn't a foul for me personally. It was a bit of weak mentality from Aquino. Be stronger in that time and that situation that you were in. You're the captain. But then obviously, I think it's Poncho, whatever his name is. I can't remember the name. The PSG centre back hits off him, hits really unlucky for him. And then Saka gets onto it, strike instinct, fair play to Saka, puts the ball at the back of the net. But then there was a moment where Saka had an open net and kind of a half-balanced shot, so it could have possibly scored. It could have been a different game if he scores that. But at the end of the day, I've said it, guys, PSG and Inter Milan, for me, I said they were going to reach the final. I thought they were going to reach, they have reached it, and I predicted that they were going to reach when Uldo got knocked out. Liverpool and Real Madrid got knocked out. So, yeah, Barcelona were the favourites. Liverpool were the favourites to reach the final. So, it is what it is, guys. And this is why this competition is the best competition, because Barcelona were fantastic. Can't lie to you. Inter Milan got to slug it out. Same with Arsenal. Just Arsenal. But yeah, guys, what a games these were. I can't lie to you. The Inter Milan Barcelona game, one of the best games I've ever seen, and probably the best game of the season. The Arsenal game, boring as hell. I'm not gonna lie to you, it wasn't that great. Arsenal, you know my opinion on Arsenal's football. And by the Arteta, don't even get me started on that guy. I can't stand him. Genuinely, I'm not gonna talk about him. But yeah, guys, I know I need to apologize again. I didn't upload, and it is my fault, and the audio and stuff and PC. But make sure, guys, to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, stay notified for any coming videos. Share the video out there, share it to anyone, share it to your auntie, share it to your uncle, share it to your dad, share it to your little brother, even flicking the baby's born, share it to the baby. Obviously, like the video, helps with the YouTube algorithm, gets the video out there. Just like the video, guys. It's a simple thing. Like liking the video is the most simplest thing. And yeah, guys, stay active, stay hungry, and God bless.